Hey guys, before we get to the video, please click that subscribe button. Hey guys, Joshua Griffin Air serving the Middle Peninsula and the Northern Neck, and we are here. We're finally to the championship. We started a tournament a few weeks back. Basically, I wanted to do something because there's so much information out there, so many folks out there telling you who they think is the best HVAC brand or whatever. And it's usually, they're just trying to sell you whatever, or they're a little biased or whatever. It's really just a matter of opinion. And I've always said, and I'll say it again, I don't think there's any one brand that's the best in every market. I think that the brand that we sell in our market is the best. That's why I sell it. But I'm not naive to think, some in another state that they don't even have a good supplier there. Obviously, that might not be the best brand for your home. So anyway, let's talk about our tournament here because it's been pretty fun. We've finally gotten to the championship here between two companies that I think both have worthy warranties. They're both worthy of being in the championship. And we're going to go through this, but I just want to say, as far as the ground rules, in case you haven't been keeping up, in case you came across this video and you haven't seen the rest of the tournament, basically the ground rules were as followed. We're only comparing split systems. We're not talking about package units. We're not talking about ductless systems, just to keep it easy and normal, because some brands, they might say, well, we do this or that, whatever. Just to be able to compare apples to apples, that's what we decided to do. And the other thing is, I know that there's HVAC contractors. I know there's different companies that do different things, add a little bit here and there, extended labor warranties, things like that. But for our tournament here, we were only going by what is on that manufacturer's website. No extras, it's what actually comes with it out of the box and registered. Let me also say, if you are in the market for a new heating and air system, before you spend thousands, check out my website, newhvacguide.com. The link will be below. And so getting back to our tournament here, as you can see, we focused on basically a lot of the top manufacturers in our country. And there might be brands that you are wondering about in your market that are not on this list, but chances are that brand is probably made by someone on this list, right? I mean, because, Carrier owns Bryant, DAIKIN owns Amana, Rheem owns Rude, Trane owns American Standard, and so on. So if you don't see the company that you're looking at on this list, I've done other videos that basically talk about, who's affiliated with who and all of that fun stuff. So check that out. But let's go through this real quick before we get to our championship round, comparing these two companies. And in round one, we had Carrier versus DAIKIN, with DAIKIN winning. Round two had Lennox versus Mitsubishi, with Lennox winning. Round three had Rheem versus Nortec, with Rheem winning easily. And finally, Trane versus York, with York winning. Got to our semifinals, and we had DAIKIN versus Lennox, with DAIKIN winning and making it to the championship. And finally, Rheem versus York, with York winning and making it to the championship. So again, we have two pretty worthy companies here that I think both have an argument, if you will, to be here, to be in the championship, to say, because we can compare lots of different things and compare your experiences with my experiences, but this gives us something tangible, something you can literally hold the registration in your hand, and it says in black and white, this is what your coverage is. So, it's easy to compare the two. And, it's easy for, other folks to argue if you're not using something tangible like this. So this is about as cut and dry as I thought we could get here. So let's go through the two and let's find out who our champion's going to be with the best HVAC warranty in the market. I'm going to touch on we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and actually figure out who's got the best warranty here. But just starting out across the board, I just want to point out, because I think we're going to make arguments for both. And then, you may not like who wins our championship. I don't know, but we're going to know at the end of this video who our champion is, and also, knowing what the pros and cons of each of their warranties are. So, because I think they both have pros. So, Daikin has a 12-year parts limited warranty on almost every system as far as so systems. Now, here's a 10-year. That's not a resident. Skyair's not a residential split system unit. And, they've got that 12-year parts warranty on a lot of their systems. This is ductless up here. But, so you get to see 12-year parts, no matter which model you go with. If you're going with a Daikin, split ducted system of some type, whether it be a furnace or air handler or a straight AC or heat pump, you're going to be covered for 12 years. And so if we compare that to York, and again, I don't want this to seem like, well, I'm just picking on one or the other. We're trying to compare apples to apples here. So comparing that to York has a 10-year warranty on their higher end. They call it the Affinity series. So their higher end systems have a 10-year parts warranty. It looks like pretty much across the board there, we're looking at 10-year parts on a lot of their systems here. So I think obviously Daikin wins that round, but let's get further into this. I want to direct your attention to up here where if you were to go with their Affinity series, and again, I'm not as familiar with York as some other brands. So if you're watching this video and you're like, well, Josh, I'm not perfect. So whatever I say in this video may not be 100% accurate, but as far as the Affinity series goes, I believe that's their top of the line series system. It's probably a higher SEER outdoor unit, probably 20 plus, just guessing. And, so that's their higher end inverter type systems, I'm sure. So, what I wanted to direct your attention to though, is this lifetime compressor limited warranty right here. So for the life of the system, they're basically saying, look, the compressor's not going to fail. And if it does, we're going to cover that. That's interesting. Yeah, I think there's a few other companies out there that offer either that or something similar, but I think there's not many. Let's put it that way. That's pretty unique. Lifetime warranty on the compressor. But as we get lower, down this list, lower end models, LX series here, then it comes with a 10-year compressor. So just keep that in mind. It's not for all of their systems. It's only for the Affinity series, split system air conditioners and heat pumps, limited warranties, lifetime compressor. All right, so moving back to Daikin, they don't have that. You can make the argument there that York is going to win that round. They have this lifetime compressor, whereas Daikin has the 12-year. It's basically 12-year on all the parts, including the compressors, okay? But here's the thing, that even goes with their lower end models. So you can kind of make an argument for either one depending on which model you go with. But I think in this round, just because that's such a unique warranty that they're offering there, lifetime compressor limited warranty on the Affinity, we're going to give that round to York. So it's if we were scoring this, tallying up, we would have two juggernauts fighting with 1-1, right? So the next thing I want to direct your attention to is York also offers a 1-year labor warranty with their systems. Now, again, we said earlier, we're not talking about extended labor warranties that some companies offer and this or that. I think industry standard across the board, any decent company's at least going to give you a 1-year warranty on a new system, basically saying if anything happens in that first year, they're going to take care of you if they're a decent company. But that's the interesting thing about this is the fact that, 1-year limited labor warranty from the manufacturer. So they're basically saying something happens, they're going to cover the labor too in that first year. So again, if you have a decent heating and air company, you can make the argument that they're going to do that anyway from your standpoint. But as a manufacturer, and really even as the homeowner, it should give you a little bit of comfort that the manufacturer is backing up something like that, because let's be honest, we've all heard horror stories. We've heard about those roofing companies that, they give you a lifetime warranty on the roof or a 50-year warranty or whatever, this great warranty, and they sell it to you and they put it on your house. And then 2 years later, when it's leaking into your home, you go to call them and they're out of business and your warranty is worthless. So with this, you're covered. If that HVAC contractor goes out of business, you're covered there. So that's pretty cool. I will say, and I could be wrong, if you are watching this video and you say, no, Josh, you're wrong on that, and you send me a mean comment, I hear you. But I believe they are the only company that offers this in black and white. I've had some of my manufacturers say, oh, well, look, we're going to cover this or that for you. We're going to help you out there because you're having, some issues with a system or something, which is great, but there's nothing in black and white like this. So I think that's, something worthy there. So again, getting back to Daikin here, they don't have that. They don't have a lifetime warranty on the compressor. So they don't have the 1 year labor warranty on any of their models. York is pretty much offering that on several of their series here. Yeah, so several of their systems, they're offering that 1 year labor limited warranty. Again, if we're keeping score, we're going to give, we got 2 over here for York and we've got 1 over here for Daikin right now. So right now, York is winning. Let's get back into this. Lifetime heat exchanger warranty on certain models. And I think, honestly, I don't know if we should say that's industry standard, but as we can see, Daikin is also offering that. So both companies are offering that. So that round would be a tie. As we're comparing the heat exchanger warranties, you can see Daikin here, all their models, they're higher end, lower end, all of them come with that lifetime heat exchanger warranty. I think that's pretty much it as far as the unique things that York is offering. But let's get back to Daikin here. So we talked about their 12-year parts warranty. We talked about their lifetime heat exchanger warranty. Let's talk about this unit replacement warranty right here. This guy right here, if you can see where my pointer's swinging around. And basically what they're saying is if anything major like a compressor failure were to happen to that system in the first 12 years, and most systems I would probably say, again, they're just like cars. If you take good care of them, you might get more life out of it. But I think industry standard, most folks would agree 12 to 15, maybe 16, 17, years type of deal. But 12 to 15 years is pretty industry standard, as far as life expectancy on a system. Now, if you take good care of it, you might get some more life out of it. They're just like anything else. So they're basically saying for almost the life of that unit, if something were to happen to that compressor, they're going to take care of it. So that's interesting. I don't know many other companies that offer that. The other thing that they're offering, though, is it's not just on their higher end system here. So you got that 12-year unit replacement warranty on these higher end, your DX20s, your DZ20, and so on. So that goes for the Daikin Fit as well. But the other thing I wanted to mention is, as we get to these lower end models, they're still offering a unit replacement warranty, just maybe not the full 12 years. So if you had a compressor failure, they're saying even this lower end DX14, DZ14 SN, these down here, if that compressor fails in the first 2 years, Daikin's going to take care of it. They're going to give you a whole new unit. They're not going to just give you the compressor. So that's pretty cool, different. And so York does not offer that. I don't see anything here about a unit replacement warranty, or especially a 12-year unit replacement warranty. So if we're keeping score, again, we're looking at 2 versus 2 right now. So we've kind of got a tie here. And so, I think if we were to just use those 2 arguments, 2 to 2, we could almost kind of make an argument for either one. But as I delve deeper into this, as we go down York's page here, we've got our air handlers and indoor coils, 10-year warranty and so on. Of course, we got Daikin over here, air handlers 12 years, so they're kind of winning there. But then we get down here. This is the one that really jumped out at me here. So their thermostats and controls, York is giving you a 5-year limited warranty on those. And this says 1-year limited warranty THE. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not as familiar with their products, so I'm not sure what that's saying. Maybe this is a typo and they're saying that you're getting this 1-year labor, maybe. I don't know. But thermostat controls, you're getting a 5-year warranty. And that's, for these thermostats, residential communicating control, and so on. But if we go over here to Daikin, come down to thermostats, they got their Daikin 1 here, 12 years. So more than half, almost 3 times as long of a warranty on that thermostat. I think, again, I think you could make arguments for either one of these companies. But I think that if you're a homeowner and you're watching this and you literally do have 2 contractors that are offering both of these to you, you might say, well, on one hand, I think that having a 1-year labor warranty directly from the manufacturer, or that lifetime compressor warranty, that's really what I want because of past experiences or whatever. Or on the other hand, you could say, I'm getting 12 years of peace of mind, for 12 years. I mean, there's not many products out there that they're going to put that kind of a warranty on it. 12 years, unit replacement warranty on some of this stuff. And, I think that, we're going to give the win to Daikin. And, I'm sure that somebody's out there is going to disagree with me. I think this company or that company, blah, blah, blah. It was very important to me. I wanted to go through the actual black and white that's on their websites to compare. I didn't want to play bias and, pick a company because I like them better or whatever. I wanted, especially if you're a homeowner watching this, I wanted you to get something out of this tournament that, if you select one brand over another, what are you actually getting? So I think our champion here is going to be Daikin with that 12-year parts warranty, 12-year unit replacement warranties on a lot of their stuff, and of course the lifetime heat exchanger that a lot of the other companies offer as well. But they've just kind of got that above and beyond peace of mind type of deal. What you would want out of a warranty, right? If years goes by and something were to happen, to know that you are covered there. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But our champion is going to be Daikin on this video for this tournament. And I just want to say thank you for watching. This has been fun. I'm going to try to figure out how to do another one of these, maybe comparing something else or whatever. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks. If you're in our coverage area in Virginia, give Griffin Air a call. We'd love to give you a free estimate. And if you are not in our coverage area, but you are in the market for a new heating and air system, as I said before, check out my new website, newhvacguide.com. And before you spend thousands, you got to check out this website. We've got all kinds of stuff on there to help you know what you need to know before you purchase anything, and also things to know as you're going through the process. Avoiding some of those headaches that you hear other folks go through, this guide will help you through that. So check out that website, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe.